They feel you more than you know, and here's what's stirring in their heart. We're going to have a look at how are they feeling your energy right now, and what emotions are surfacing within them because of that. So Spirit, may we have a look for the viewer? For the viewer, how is their person feeling their energy right now? What part of the viewer's energy is really reaching them? And what are they sensing on a soul level? May we have a look, please? On a soul level, we have got the Hierophant. And what emotions are surfacing within them because of that? So what is rising to the surface as they feel your energy? Is it love? Is it fear? Is it regret? Is it longing? What do we need to know? What do we need to know, please, for the viewer? We have got the Eight of Cups. How interesting. So this is a reading for someone whose energy is very much alive in the heart and the soul of another. The Hierophant really shows that this person feels your presence in a very spiritual, almost sacred way. They might not fully understand what they are experiencing, but on some level, they know that this connection is unlike anything that they felt before. But with this Eight of Cups, it feels like there's some sort of bittersweet undercurrent, because feeling your energy is also bringing up what they've walked away from or what they believe they couldn't hold on to. And it feels like there's an emotional ache here, a soul deep longing mixed with some sort of quiet grief. So this is someone excuse me, that is really being stirred by your presence, and they may not yet feel capable of rising to meet it. So who is this reading for? I think this reading is going to resonate with you if you're someone who has done the work, if you've maybe pulled back your energy, not to punish, but to protect your peace. You might be in separation, you might have let go of them physically, but you can also still feel them. And lately, the connection has maybe felt alive again, either in dreams, in memories, in songs, or in sudden waves of emotion. It literally feels like the message that I gave you yesterday when I had the camera turned around. How strange. This really is a reading for you if you've wondered, do they feel you too? And the answer is yes. But what they're doing with that feeling, that is where the truth lies. So going back to the question of how are they feeling your energy right now, we have this gorgeous Hierophant card. And they're feeling it like a frequency, not just a memory. Your presence is showing up like a teacher, a guide, or a sacred imprint on their path. And whether they understand spiritual language or not, something within them recognizes that you are not just another person, but you are a soul marker. The Hierophant, it also speaks of structure, of tradition, and that of values. So they may be questioning the belief systems or life choices that led them away from you. Your energy might be stirring an inner reckoning, a feeling that their old ways of living no longer fit. And they feel you in these moments of silence. There could be many synchronicities that they are now noticing, maybe things that they had once ignored, and it's becoming harder and harder to shake. Now, of course, I want to remind you that this reading is not going to be for everyone. This is a collective reading, and therefore you need to listen to your own intuition as to whether this reading is for you. If you would like your own private reading, I have a couple that I could recommend for you. One of them being the soul contract reading, where we look and see if there are any soul contracts between you. We have a look at other lifetimes and how those lifetimes might be affecting this lifetime. We look at what cycle you might be in, and we look at whether you are contracted to come together in this lifetime or not. Those are a few of the questions that we look at. But going on to see What emotions are maybe surfacing within them because of this presence that they are feeling with you. This is a card that speaks of grief. It speaks of regret and maybe a yearning that they can't quite name. As we can see from the illustration here, the Eight of Cups is a card of walking away, but it's not cold. It has the ache of leaving something behind that still holds meaning. So your energy is awakening emotions that they've maybe tried to bury. The realization that they might have walked away from something that is very rare and something that is very real. I find this Eight of Cups card quite interesting because we see that all of the cups are still standing. To me, this shows that they didn't walk away because it was broken. They walked away because they weren't ready. None of the cups have spilled, and this suggests that this connection itself wasn't destroyed or toxic. The love was still there, and the emotional potential really remained intact, but something inside of them felt incomplete, unworthy, or unresolved. If we had seen spilled cups, then to me that would represent some sort of finality or emotional devastation. But here the standing cups imply that the connection is still energetically present, still whole on some level. Now it feels like they might still be emotionally overwhelmed, really unsure of how to come back, or feeling like they've already lost their chance. But underneath it, there's this quiet hope. What if it's not too late? So this card, it doesn't just show sadness, it shows the beginning of a spiritual journey. Feeling your energy has really pushed them inwards, closer to themselves and closer to the truth that they couldn't face before. This particular connection was never casual. It was carved into the soul's journey, really etched between pillars of awakening and remembrance. And the Hierophant, it shows us that even in our silence, our spirits continue to speak. Behind the surface, your energy is still teaching, it's guiding, it's mirroring, not through force, but through compassion. And the crescent moon that we see above the Hierophant's head is like a halo. And it reminds us that spiritual truth is revealed in phases. It waxes and it wanes until it becomes undeniable. If I bring this card just a little bit closer, we can see that the Hierophant wears this necklace around their throat. And this speaks of the trinity of communication: mind, body, and soul. And even if this person's voice never finds the words, their spirit knows you. It's speaking to you in ways the human self hasn't caught up to. And the Eight of Cups really reminds us that they didn't leave because it was broken. They left because they did not know how to hold what was whole. The cups are still standing, and so is the love. This is a journey of becoming, not chasing. And in the unseen realms, where souls still reach for one another without fear, your presence is the light that helps them remember not who you were, but who they are becoming. These beautiful decks and the readings that I had mentioned earlier can all be found linked within my bio. The decks themselves, you will scroll down and you can see them here written under Tarot Stack. All of my readings are listed here. There's the same day reading that is returned to you within 24 hours. And if you scroll sideways, you can find the soul contracts. For those of you that may have been curious about learning beginners or intermediate tarot, I do have a couple of online classes for those. They are accredited and therefore upon completion you will receive certification.